Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a first impression on the new All Hours foundation by YSL. I recently picked this up from Debenhams and I've heard so many good reviews about it, so I decided to try it out myself. I have got the website up right now and I will read a bit of description. It says, the YSL All Hours foundation has you covered for endless nights, own the night and the day with a matte foundation for a flawless complexion which stays put for 24 hours. A rich level of fine pigments means full coverage with a flawless even finish without a mask-like effect. So it claims to do a lot, and it's got a wonderful range of different foundations. So it's available in 22 different shades, and I did get colour matched, but I think the lady matched me to a lighter foundation than I should be. So she gave me B40. I did say I was B50, but then when I got home and tried them both on, I felt like it was just like a neutral undertone. So I went for more of a yellow undertone kind of colour, and I picked up Warm Honey, and this time I colour matched myself. The lovely gold packaging, which is normal for YSL. This actual range comes with a primer, a concealer and a powder, but I didn't get a chance to pick them up, but I have got the foundation, so I'm just going to try out the foundation today, but hopefully in the future I will pick up the whole range and try and review that for you guys. And if you guys want to see that, just let me know in the comments down below. So inside obviously is the foundation, and it comes in this lovely glass bottle, and it is 0.84 fluid ounce, which is about average for a foundation, which is not bad. It comes with a pump, which is always a plus, because I hate foundations that come in like a jar and you've got to scoop it out, because I just don't like it. So I'm just gonna put this in the back of. Actually, before I do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime with this lavender and grenadian face cream, and I'm gonna put a pump of that at the back of my hand and apply it to my face. So hopefully this foundation covers all the pigmentation I've got on my face. I've had a bad month this month, so yeah. Then what I'm going to do is just spray some pineapple by Smashbox on my face. It's really refreshing and hydrating. And also, what I'm going to apply the foundation with is actually a new beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender, it's a Real Technique sponge by Sam and Nick Chapman. So I'm just going to open that up and see how this goes as well. And it's not the most easiest of packagings to open. So yeah, this is the sponge, and I'm just going to dampen it as usual. Well, what does it say on here actually? Use damp and dry. I prefer my sponges damp, so I'm just going to apply some water to that. Now, this is definitely a different shape to the beauty blender. It's more pointed and it's got a wider base. So I don't know how this is going to do, but if not, I've got my beauty blender sitting there, so if anything goes wrong, I can use that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the foundation. I'm going to apply a pump at the back of my hand and see how that goes. Oh, yep, I think that will do. So here's the colour of my foundation, and it doesn't look too thick. I think it's just in the middle. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to apply it to my face. Yeah, I think this colour looks better. Sponge is actually quite good. It's blending very well. This foundation has a really refreshing kind of smell to it, which is always nice because I hate I really dislike foundations that have got really chemically kind of smells. It really gets to my nose. It's doing really well to cover up my redness, which I like. And a pump has actually gone quite a long way. Like, it's nearly covered all of this right side of my face. The only thing I'd say about this sponge is very awkward to hold. Like, I feel like it's just gonna bounce out my hand. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more under my eye. It covers any of my under eye circles. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes to set and then I'll be back. So I have blended the rest of my face out and I think it's looking absolutely flawless. It applied really well with this brush, sponge, but yeah, as I said before, it is really hard to hold. I mean, I feel like if it'll slip out my hand just like that. Oh, and it's dropped down the floor. Brilliant. So yeah, I think this foundation looks absolutely flawless. I mean, it has covered all my imperfections really well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some more at the back of my hand. So normally what happens is when I build my foundations up, they always tend to become a bit more cakey. So hopefully this one doesn't do that. So I'm going to apply a little bit at the tip of my sponge and apply some here, just over the blemishes, and see how it builds. I mean, it's done a pretty good job of covering it, like all the pigment, but I still can see it a little bit, but that's not. I'm going to give a close-up of what the actual foundation looks like. It's quite dewy, so I don't think it's completely matte. I think it's definitely a medium to full coverage foundation, and it is buildable, definitely. What I would say is that it does take longer than 3 minutes to set, which is a bit annoying because if you're in a rush, you've got to wait till your foundation to set. But other than that, I really do like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be back with an update. Guys, so I'm back and I finished all of my makeup. It's set really nicely, and actually all my products that I've used, so my cream, contour, the powder I've used, it's just blended in so beautifully, and as you can see there's no patchiness. So yeah, I mean, it's actually really surprised me because I thought, because of my skin at the moment is really dry, it would like start to cake up in certain areas, but it actually hasn't. I mean, it's applied really nicely, it's blended out really nicely, and overall I really do recommend it. I will leave a full review on how it's been throughout the day and if it's caked up or anything like that, and I will leave that in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. But overall, my first impressions are really good, and for the price I think it's worth it, definitely worth it. I mean, if you're looking for a full coverage matte foundation and which is oil free, which I know lots of people don't like a lot of oil in their foundations because it starts to look really shiny and really greasy. I mean, overall this foundation would be my my definite recommendation. And if you guys have already purchased it and are loving it at the moment, or if you aren't loving it at the moment, let me know in the comments down below, and I'd love to hear your feedback on how you thought it is. And yeah, so if you guys enjoy reviews just like this, then let me know as well in the comments down below, and I will do more like this. And let me know what kind of products you would like me to review. So if it's a lipstick, if it's a contour kit, if it's a foundation, and I will reply back in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.